I'd like to share some good news. I know that's rare these days, but hear me out. Recently, the Los Angeles Zoo set a record for the most baby newborn Condor bird chicks hatched in a season for 2024, which is a big for survival and conservation for their endangered species, because all of these chicks were born healthy enough to be considered good candidates for release into the wild when they finally grow up. Fly free, little birds, and one day save your species. Take to the skies and survive and thrive as we fight habitat loss to save your native environment. Saving large birds of prey species like this will increasingly become more important in the fight against the worst effects of climate change. Both apex predators and scavengers are the first ones at risk when the environment becomes threatened and exploited, because it requires long-term stability to exist in the environment, for those species to evolve and occupy those roles in nature in the first place. So when things become destabilized, that's when organisms start to face extinction and die. Creatures like lions and tigers, wolves and bears, hyenas and snakes, and all of the world's large birds of prey, and so many more than we could possibly say. All need our help now to undo the damage we created, so that we can conserve the environment and all the creatures we save. Fly free, little birds, and one day save your species. Take to the skies and survive and thrive as we fight habitat loss to save your native environment. Fly free, little birds, and one day save your species. Take to the skies and survive and thrive as we fight habitat loss to save your native environment. It's issues like this that make me want to re-emphasize why it's important to teach understanding of the science of evolution, because you cannot understand nor appreciate what it took for that species to survive and become the organism that it came to be if you don't know the long-term survival difficulties of a species that has lived through our planet's natural history, and that sometimes takes millions of years for a creature to evolve in a favorable place in our world. And the long generations of survival and setbacks and near mass extinction events that they had to overcome in order to be here today. All of this to say is why you should never take any animal species for granted, and why we must protect birds like condors from extinction. For like all birds, they are a unique evolutionary organisms that may not ever re-evolve or return to the skies if we let the last of them go extinct and die. Fly free, little birds, and one day save your species. Take to the skies and survive and thrive as we fight habitat loss to save your native environment. The day when there are no more birds in the sky is the day men forget how to dream of flight.